Good evening, friends. I'm going to sing a song about father. Father. Already this video is uploaded, but mm, did not get any satisfaction regarding with that. So once again, I would like to sing that same song, which was performed by Hakan, the famous singer. Okay, now the violin musical instrument is essential, but anyhow, time like that. Every day my papa would work to me to help both ends meet, to see that we would eat and keep those shoes upon my feet. Every night my papa would take me, tuck me in my bed, tuck me in my bed, and kiss me on my head. After all my prayers were said, there were the times of sadness and of tears. Together we were strong, we were strong. When the times were rough, my papa was tough. My mama should stand beside him all along. Growing with them was easy. The times flew on by. The years began to fly. The age so did I. I could tell Mama was in well. My papa knew deep down. So did she. So did she. And when she died, my papa broke out and he was used to say, always, God, why don't you take me? Why not take me? He never went upstairs. He sit there in his rocking chair. And he never went upstairs because she was not there. And one day my papa would say, son, I proud the way you have brought up. The way you have brought up. You must make your things of your own. You don't worry, I am okay alone. And he said, there are places you must see. There are things you must do. And he said, his eyes were sad as he said, goodbye to me. Goodbye to me. And when I kiss my children, my papa words rings true. And my papa used to say, your children lives through you. They will grow, they will live you too. And I used to pray, my children must, when I kiss my children, and I must think, they must think in that way. Someday, every night my papa would take me, tuck me in my bed, kiss me on my head, after all prayers were said. There were the times of sadness and of tears. Together we were strong, we were strong. When the times were tough, Mama was tough, and Mama should stand beside him all along. Growing with them was, that means growing with the parents is easy. Growing with the parents, the times flew on by. The years flew on, the times flew on, the years flew on by. And so they aged, so did I. I could tell Mama was in well. My papa knew deep down, so did she, so did she. And when she died, Papa broke out and used to say all, and he was used to say all, God, why don't take me? Like that, it's a very good, nice song regarding with this. Every day, daily, the father used to work for that family needs to meet the basic things like food and cloth and shelter and fees to the son, and expenditures to that daughters, and that money to that family development. So without fail, he used to work all the day without rest. The father used to and work sincerely, just like the Western. That's why that the son watched all the things, and the son brought up in that very good, nice way. Huh? I proud of you, the way you have grown up, the way you have grown up. You did not waste your time with the chit chat, and you should not spend time to join with nothing good people. And you have studied very well. You have developed your knowledge. Try to implement that knowledge to make your own things. But I have and worked a lot. I have something for my life. You don't worry about me. Make your own things. All the Western children, they did not rely with the property of the father, property of the mother or great grandfather. They are relying with their say themselves. And after getting education, they go for working, or that any countries earn money and make their own things, own house, own uh, estate, and own vehicles, but they own pocket money themselves, not like Indian, the sun, and many more things. Why America and Russia, Britain, European countries developed? Because they are getting education in the part time and evening time, but Indian is getting education in full time, but they are wasting the time for making gossip in the school, gossip in that and colleges and many more places. But that people the whole day is working in their exhausted state, tiredful state. They enter into the educational institution, but they are getting real education. But European people, after getting education, they used to give job opportunity to that and million people. Even in India, Chinnapillai, one of this girl who did not know put their signature without know that alphabets of Tamil, and he established that women self groups. That's why she was given Padma Shri award by that Vajpayee. After giving that Prime Minister of India and prostrated at her feet, because I am a great scholar, I am Prime Minister, but I did not think about the development, economic development of this, and the economic security of this all the people. But you are uneducated and a great scholar. That's why she has received. That's why many IAS officers, IP, and many revenue officers, and tahsildar, and collectors, and village administrators, and bank managers, and many educated persons working for her plan of this women self-help. So women self-help groups, women empowerment, started by that uneducated and Chinnapillai, that is spread all over the world, working for that millions of people her and company. Such a knowledge we must have, we must implement in our life is essential, my friend. And we should not waste the time. Wasting money is not waste, because people used to say money is lost, nothing is lost. Health is lost, something is lost, but character is lost, everything is lost. So don't lose your character, build your characters, win the heart of the people. Don't try to break the heart of the people. So our former president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam also underlined, uh, you and myself, we cannot change our future, but we can change our attitude. That attitude will change our future. So changing of attitude is essential. Attitude, changing of character is essential to build our life. That is more important. So don't waste that any times or any day in our life is more important, because millions of yesterday had gone. Thousands of tomorrow will come, but there is only one day. You must give importance for this today, and that means today and this day, because it is only one. So don't think about the past and future. After thinking, try to spend properly and accurately, exactly with full involvement, dedicatedly. You have to work in the present to build that and prosperous and future is essential. Don't waste your time. Huh? If you waste your money, huh? If you health is last, something is last. Money is last, nothing last. Yesterday was a poorest person, but today is a billionaire. Yesterday was that and street vendors, street beggars, but today is that landlord. Yesterday, some of the people lived in the small hut. That today, that people is living in that castle. So don't waste your time. Make use of the time to build the future of our future is essential. The health should be natural. Health should be essential. Nature should be sustained at any cost. Nature should not be wasted. Today, present and the earth, the soil, the mountain, and the valley and forest. This is not our and rivers and sand and fertile land. Everything is not our property. That is the property of the future generation, the innocent people. And it should not be wasted. It should not be spoiled. We should leave this earth to the future generation, just like the house which is handed over to that house owner, rented people. We are that rental people. We are living after giving rent to that government, rent to that private people, and many more things. It should be safely handled, unless they will suffer, and with their sufferings, and we will be punished in that in the next birth. So, and save this earth is very important. I like this song. Once again, I would like to sing this song, my dear fellow. Uh, every day my papa would work to help more both ends meet, to see that we would eat and keep those shoes upon my feet. Every night my papa would take me, tuck me in my bed, kiss me on my head, kiss me on my head. After all my prayers were said, there were the times of sadness and of the sadness and timeless. It is not only to that poor man house. It is not only to the richest man house. All the people there is a sadness time. There is a sadness and of tearing times. At the anybody is died in our family, we shed tears. At the time of marriage, we get the happiness. At the time of death, we get the sadness, and at the time of bankruptcy, any loss in the business and the sadness we are getting in this place. There were the times of sadness and of tears. Together we were strong, we were strong. When the times were rough, my papa was tough. My mama used to stand beside him all along. Growing with them was easy. Times flew on by, the aged, so did I. And I could tell Mama was in well. My papa knew deep down, so did she, so did she. And when she died, my papa broke down and used to say all, oh God, why don't take me? Nowadays, husband used to kill that wife, or wife tried to kill that wife. They are the very lovable couple. That is why, God, why don't take me? He used to say regarding for this, and he used to he sit there and sleep in his rocking chair, and disease after death of wife, he disease, and also physical health issues. He did not go anywhere and used to sit in that corner place. That is the meaning. He sit there in his rocking place, and one day rocking chair. He did not go to upstairs because she was not there. Who is means my mother? She is not there. And one day my papa used to say, "Son, I'm proud. The way you have brought up, the way you have grown up, in the good way, you are most knowledgeable and good person. You build the good characters. So, and go and make it of your own and things. You don't worry, I am okay alone. Uh, you don't worry, okay alone. But the Indian father and mother, they did not like to send their son far off land. Nowadays, in 21st century, they are ready to send for any countries for any. But before 20 years and 30 years and 50 years, 1947, they don't want to send their son. Even I don't like, I have one son. I don't like to send him to out. Yeah, I wanted to make him to stay in the house only. Nah? Such a thing is cannot be accepted in that spot from there. There were the places you must see. Foreigners used to visit Tanjai temples and Gangoda Solapurams and Meenakshi temples and all over that Tamil Nadu, Kanjipuram and many more places and visited and Bhumuhar and many more. Pichavaram and the coastal mango groves of that, the coastal Marina Beach and many places and used to see and also go with photographs. They used to make beautiful magazines through that area. And there are places you must see and things you must do. And he said his eyes were sad as I had seen that movie which is that the Caesar movie. In front of that eyesight, when the son look at that father and father look at the son, the father eyes were sad and as he said goodbye to me, peacefully is settled. After that, he peacefully and died because the separation of that season and apes from that family and lost many more things. All the people, one day I am speaking with you, singing a song, and another day I must go and die and depart from physically depart from here, but spiritually every people think that my father died, mother died, sister died, but all are living and spiritually without a body and helping to me. That is important for this several basis you must go and make your things of your own. What is a wonderful advice of this father to the son, that the son take this advice and suggestions to this and future generation to his son. Then like this he loves and very much even that தந்தை மகன் காற்றும் உதவி அவையத்து முந்தி இருப்ப செயல் மகன் தந்தை காற்றும் உதவி இவன் தந்தை இன்னொன்றான் எனும் சொல். That is means the primary duty of the father must give the good educations to the son. The primary duty of the son is to gain that good name to his family, to good name to his father and mother. That is more important. That is the things revealed here. In this we can see. And every time when I kiss my children, my papa words rings true. I lived all the way my father suggested me. When I kiss my children, I must think, they must think of me that way. Someday, how I am thinking about my father, the same manner, my son must think about me. That is more important. Someday, every night, my papa would take me, tuck me in my bed, kiss me on my bed. Every day, my papa would. Nowadays, every day, not only papa. Every day, mama, not only father is working, mother is working, both are working daily in that office, in the field, in the industries, in the garments, in that street, in the vegetable market, in the shop, in that houses as a maid, as a many more businessman, and both are working. They were my papa throughout. Every day, my papa and mama is working and to help to meet both hands, to see that we would eat and keep those shoes upon my feet. Even some days a father is put up our dress and put up our shoes and make us ready to go to elementary school and high school. No need to put up the dress and many more things ourselves in the college and many more things. And we are utilizing that time to development of the knowledge to gain knowledge to gain from that institutions to get grant or get the good name to our parent is essential. Very good, nice, obedient son Obedience, and all the people must obey the words of the parents, obey the teachers, all elders, and knowledgeable person. Then only we can lead that happy and peaceful life in this world. Thank you for watching my video, and also I hope you will subscribe and share with our friends, and don't forget to touch the bell button. Thanks. Bye.